Hello, all, welcome to my channel. In this series, we are going to discuss all about the interview preparation for the Agile software development interviews, how to crack Scrum Master, Product Owner, and other project management interviews. So, all these questions and answers we are going to discuss in this series. So, this series is only for you. Okay, so be with me and let's go ahead and see what are the next questions we are going to discuss in today in this video. In other videos also you can go ahead with the other questions which we have discussed earlier, and be with me so that we can go ahead and discuss all the questions and answers which are predictable to ask by the interviews in these questions. And other than these questions, where you are not going to face any other new questions, just trust on me. Let's go ahead and see what is the next question for this video. So it is related to empirical process now. So what is empirical process, and give the examples. If you want to join my community, just purchase my course and join and get the personalized preparation for all these interviews. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is the answer for this. So empirical process are those that rely on data and the observation to make the decisions. In the world of software development, this means that teams use the feedback from their users and the stakeholders to constantly improve their products. Got it? The aim of the empirical process. So, Scrum is based on the empirism. So, three pillars are there, that is transparency, inspection, and the adaptation, which involves the observing events and artifacts in the world to make the forward looking decisions. This approach benefits both employees and organizations through the opportunity to more predictable, faster to market, to innovate, to delight customers, and to pivot the response to the change. So all these are depend on the feedback. Okay, so here are some example. If they are asking for the examples where we are going to use the empirical process in action, so examples are Scrum events, which are the opportunities for these empirisms. So that's why I have just said that Scrum is based on the empirism. So here are some ways of empirism appears in the Scrum events. That is, first events in the sprint planning. In the sprint planning event, the product owner can embody transparency by sharing their proposal for a goal for the sprint. The sprint goal is stepping stone on the path of the product goal. Okay, then this next one is the daily scrum. The daily scrum are 15 minutes daily event in which the developers embody a transparency by discussing progress, work plan, and work stall with the purpose of synchronizing their collaboration and the efforts as well. So the development team, the all developers inspects progress and impediments and consider adaptations that might help the team achieve its sprint goal, right? So the next one is the sprint review. The sprint review is a great example of transparency and the inspection in action. In the sprint review, the Scrum team shares their sprint outcomes for the inspection by stakeholders and anyone else who has been invited to the review meeting. So, depending on the feedback gathered during the review, the team may adapt and the product backlog or their plans for upcoming works. Got it? So, here also we are getting the feedback. Then the sprint retrospective. This is also one of the example you can give. The sprint retrospective, the Scrum team may discuss their collaboration, interaction, communications, processes, tools, and their definition of done as well. The goal is to identify the problems and the opportunities, wins and challenges, and they develop and choose actions item to carry forward in their work. So these are four Scrum events examples where we are also using the feedback loop here. So what we have just said, the team uses the feedback from their users and stakeholders to constantly improve their product. Okay, so that is the empirical process where we are having three pillars, that is transparency, inspection, and adaptation. This is the one question may ask. The second question on the same empirical process is only they are asking just what are the pillars. So you are going to say the three pillars, that is transparency, inspection, and adaptation. These three behaviors are that what allows you are Scrum team and stakeholders to gain the knowledge about what you are creating based on their ability. So what how means what product they are developing they are aware about, but how the product is creating that we are going to show them the with the transparency level. Okay, so that they can inspect that thing and give us the feedback, and we can go ahead and adopt some new things, also goals as well into the product backlog. Okay, so closer look at these three pillars are transparency, mean the process and work must be visible to your scrum team as well, and the stakeholder, everyone must be able to see the artifacts. Okay, product backlog, sprint backlog, and the increments are in order to inspect them. Then what is the inspection then? Inspection means that the team members and the stakeholder examine the Scrum artifacts and outcomes. Okay, successful inspection depends on the transparency itself. Then, what is the adaptation? Means making the adjustments to the work artifacts on other your plan based on the results of the inspection and the feedback you received. Inspection may reveal an opportunity to improve the interaction and the collaboration as well. It may reveal the needed changes as well to the product backlog or a product goal. So, to adopt immediately, Scrum team needs to be empowered and self managing. So, these are three pillars for the Scrum empirical processes. Okay. So just go with this video where we have discussed the empirical process, two questions and answers, and create as per your perspective, or you can go ahead with the same answers. Okay, so best of luck and be with me for the next questions and answers. And if you want to join my community, just go ahead and purchase my course and get your personalized interview preparation from my side. Thank you.